Yeah, sirens again. We've just left a place and sirens are going. We just arrived to their sirens. And what's this? Army recruitment base?
Oldham Cadets.
Oldham Cadets. Cheers. Our tour guide today is Razor.
I'll try and like push it for you.
There he is. That Woody. Let's turn the torch on. Straight away you can see the features already in this building. Pretty cool. Parkour flooring. Stairs there going up to the left and right. So we'll just give it a quick lovely down. Check the floor out before you go up, you know.
Yeah, there is some 5 floors up there.
Yeah.
Hello and welcome everybody to tonight's show. Great to see everyone in. Cool, I hope you like that little intro. If you did, go and check the video out, it's out there already, so cool. And yeah, excellent for the turnout. Oh, we've got B facing as well, excellent mate, good to see you. And we've got our first guest in. Hello Mr. Volt,
Hello.
how's it going?
Yeah, not too bad, man. And yourself?
Yeah, good.
Good stuff. That's what we like to hear.
Still people coming in at the moment, so I'll still get their names up as they come in. You been busy this week?
Well, yeah, in the last 7 days, yeah, I've been out and done a couple of explores, not too many. But yeah, I have done some. Hi Tracy, Mark. Yeah. Yeah, I went down to do a like a wartime bunker thing, you know, which was a surface bunker, but it's like a command post. And yeah, that was okay.
Was it? Yeah.
Yeah, not quite easy to get into. You know, just walk straight in. Yeah.
Yeah, that one you sent us, was it yesterday? That's a walk-in as well, I believe.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's better with your voice, actually.
I know, I've just noticed it further down, so I picked it up.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I might go and give that one a go soon as well. What you call it? What have I been up to? Well, I sorted that thing out behind us, so that's good. And no T4 Twitter Tom.
Yeah.
He bought us a ticket to a festival. So I went down to a festival. It was like a gift off him, so it was cool that. That's over the weekend. And it was, I couldn't really film it because YouTube don't like that type of festival. And if you understand his name, that's the type of festival we went to. Something new, never went to one before, but yeah, it was a bit of an eye-opener. Also, I bumped into a couple of old faces that have been on this channel, and you probably know them as well. It's Sam and Jess were there, just walking about, enjoying the festival like I was. So
all right.
I thought, oh, bleeding hell, wonder whether he recognises me. Not seen him for a while. So I walked up behind him, without him seeing me. I went, "Excuse me, can you see your ticket, please?" He turned around and went, "What?" Then looked at me like, "I know you from somewhere." It took him about 2 seconds, then the penny dropped. He's like, "Yo, you're alright, I will," and all that, yeah. It was pretty funny, that. Yeah, he said he'll come over later, but I disappeared by that time if he did come over. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah, enjoyable day. I went down for the day. It was on for the weekend. Yeah, I did fix the car. I'll show you a video when I do it. Doing a little video. But I did fix it. Then I found out there was something else wrong with it. So it was like, yeah, are you blowing anything up tonight, Will? I hope not. Yeah, I don't know. I hope not. Anyway, got some more little bits in just in case. So, yeah.
Right. So get donating, folks, if you want to see what he's got.
Well, they're all the same thing, really. So, yeah, you won't say anything different. Yeah, so I fixed that, the major part. Then I found out it was leaking from somewhere else. So I managed to get the new part and then fixed it. Then went down to the festival, like I said.
Yeah.
So that was pretty cool. Like I said, the only video I really filmed was me fixing the car. Yeah, so I don't know whether be interested in that, but I'll be throwing it out anyway sometime. Also, there's a couple of locations I need to go and do soon, very soon. I believe one just opened up. Can't say too much. That's about as much as I can say at the moment. And yeah, hopefully we'll be doing that tomorrow. At a space station. Yeah, it's my engine that. Yeah, I suppose it does look weird. An engine, it's like on its side. Yeah, that's a pretty cool picture you've got there.
Yeah, I don't know what it's of, but it's one of my virtual reality. No, sorry, AI generated images for one of my videos. It's like an explorer, like looking up into caverns and whatnot. Yeah, cavernous.
They come out with some good pictures, don't they?
Yeah.
Pardon me. Yeah, I think the thumbnails do help, and especially the pictures they bring out. It helps the videos. I think when you done a shoot for me and I put them out, it's caught more attention.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go. Here we go. We're starting again now. Cool. Black or white?
White.
White. Yeah. Get me holder there. Give me a second while I turn the light off.
Okay. Got to keep him on his toes.
Need to do the settings as well, won't I?
And take off your background.
Yep. It's done now, isn't it? That.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the shot, you can't see it. Yeah.
You can now. And don't worry, there's a sign above my head. It's a fire extinguisher. Yeah, I can't say that, can I? Yeah, mate, nice one.
I hope the donation covers the cost of the firework.
It does, don't worry.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like you say in the past about them, it was like, yeah, it don't really matter, but it does add up after a bit. So, yeah, got to be over a certain amount, probably should I say.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool.
Oh.
Excellent. Yeah, I don't think that would be set off by me dynamo blaster because like we tested last time, it's just a quick bang. Doesn't produce enough heat, will it, at the top to ignite it? So yeah, don't know what we can use that for. Maybe a light bulb in the future. But saying that, you're right, mate. The light bulbs these days are LED. So, well, most of them are, aren't they? You can get your hands on from the shops. So I'll have to find an old light bulb from somewhere. Or I'll do, like I say, a car one. Because you can get hold of a car bulb quite easy. And they're not LED.
Yeah.
I think the LED ones will just fry the circuit board. That's my idea, what it would do to it.
Yeah.
Yeah. That my drone fixed last week. No, didn't work.
What, your
no.
battery and your remote control?
Yeah. Still here in pieces at the moment.
Oh dear.
I put it on charge and no light started flashing, so I left it on charge for a while.
Yeah.
So it wasn't doing anything. So what I did, I put it on charge in my car because that had a 2-volt output, so it gives it a bit more juice as it charges.
Yeah.
And left that overnight, and still nothing.
No.
No.
Well, you'll see the lights going, like lighting up and saying it's charging. So was it doing that?
No, you'd expect it to.
Yeah.
But I just left it just in case if it was a bit dead. But the next day, this is what I don't understand. Went to my car, and the car had a bit of a flat battery, but it still started. So I was thinking, is it charging now?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Is there a battery charging? Because how come a car battery was a bit dead over the night? Yeah, that lands. Might have to try something else one day. See what else I've got over there. I haven't got a thermic lance, don't worry. Crazy John's in the house. Alright, John. Nice to see us and join us.
I've got a controller here, but I don't know if it will be compatible. I'm just looking at compatibility charts now, but I've got a C2 charger, which I don't need. So I'll see if I can.
C2. I don't know about that. Carl said he had one, didn't he, last week? So I might have to see him. See what he says about his.
Has it got
Do your socket, that's faulty, Will. I don't know, because it wasn't before I put the battery in, and the last battery lit up. But when I do put the old battery in, which had some power in it, it doesn't light up. The board no more. So I can't see anything that's been unplugged or came loose.
Yeah, is yours a Mavic Mini 2?
1.
Oh, right. Yeah, this will work with the 1. It's 401.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. So if you need one, I've got one there, and let me just check that it powers up. Yeah, powers up.
Oh, cool, Matt.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll speak to you about that after the show or something.
Yeah. So if you need it, I don't know, you can have it for 20 quid if you want it.
Yeah, I'll sort something out. Like I
Okay.
say.
They're 95 pounds.
You what, to replace them?
Yeah, for a replacement remote, yeah.
Right, Staffer. No way. That's expensive.
Mm.
How much were they new? The minis you could get them for?
250 quid, wasn't it, when they were first
Yeah.
out? Yeah.
That's just the, like you say, hand control in the mini, not the fly more kit, but 250 quid.
Yeah.
And they want a bleeding 100 quid for a controller.
And I've got the soft case for it as well. I don't know if you've got one of those.
Yeah, I've got that, yeah.
Right.
What happened to that one then? Did it just...
flew away.
Yeah, it took wings.
Yeah. Decided to zip off. And the screen went off, so I didn't have any control over it, so I couldn't tell it to land, and it just kept flying away. That was it. Bye.
And it didn't have a reset to home one on that one.
It was quite windy, so return to home is never as good as being able to fly it. So if it had tried to return to home, it probably would have just kept on flying away as it was trying to return to home. So because I didn't have control over it, there wasn't much I could do.
Yeah, you couldn't reset the height to lower for the wind.
Mm.
Yeah, it sounded like what happened. Carl's out. His screen went off and never seen it again.
Yeah.
But yeah, my screen went off. But yeah, still got my drone. Sorry for laughing, but like I say, you always reset your return to height at altitude. Fly up to where you want it. Yeah, around you. Make sure it clears everything, and then do your reset home from there.
Mm.
We've got our next guest in. Go on.
Shame, because I hadn't flown it very much, and it was like, and then it bloody flew away, and I was like just getting used to using it and thinking like, oh yeah, could be useful this, and it was like, bye.
Yeah.
Mm.
Tom. Yeah. Tom. Yeah. Thanks for the weekend. Nice one. Excellent. Nice to see you, mate. Welcome in.
Hello, mate.
Yeah. I'm going to introduce our next guest now. It's Mr. John. Hello, Mr. John.
Hello, mate.
Hello,
you all right?
mate.
Yeah, hold on. Hello,
Have
mate.
you had?
Hello, mate.
Have you had your haircut?
Yeah, last week.
Yeah, I'll need mine doing. I'll get that one sorted this week, hopefully.
I won't be on long. I'm knackered. I thought I'd come to say hello.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't slept since I saw you last, Matt.
Oh.
Bleeding hell. Was that on that? Yeah, it was on that live stream last night, wasn't it?
Mm.
Yeah. I seen a bit of that.
Yeah,
I find all the best locations and put them all out, the best ones and all that. I thought, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Everyone tries the best, know what I mean, to find the best locations that you can. So is it like no one else tries? But yeah, suppose you do come across good locations and bad locations. Know what I mean? There's a few that I need to go and do.
Hello, Craig and Ghost Hunter. That's a weird name, isn't it? Craig and Ghost Hunter.
Craig and Ghost Hunter.
Craigan, yeah.
One sec. What's going on here? Don't know what's going on.
Mm.
I can't see no incoming call.
What?
That's what I mean. It's like, hey, that's never happened to me before.
Mm.
It just came across my speaker in my earphones.
Right.
Yeah, I did eat that cake. Yeah. It was okay. It had a weird taste to it, I'd say. Yeah. Oh, we got 2K abandoned places in. You right, mate? Nice to see you. You've done a few videos recently as well. That's cool.
Wasn't 2K Abandoned Places out with Exploring with Gav and Mick Spanner the other night?
I think there were, yeah.
Mm.
That's them, yeah.
Yeah, good stuff. There's some good shit in Bristol. There's yeah, they went to see some cool places.
Nice.
Aye. Give me a second. Ah, right. I'm on it now. Don't know why that is. See who can do it.
Hiya, Mitch. And hello,
Nope,
Cal00. Oh,
I was just
I got-
thinking, Will, you know your
Mitch is
controller,
there. Yeah?
when you plug the connector in, you know, you have the little white connector go off from the battery. Did you put it in the wrong way round? Or can it only go one way?
Only go
probably
one way.
One way.
Yeah.
Hi, Adrian.
But it seems weird though. I'll try and phone the company that I got it off and see whether they know anything. But then again, they just might be a dispatch company for somewhere, you know what I mean? Middleman.
Yeah. I mean, you could send it back to them and get another one. But like I say, I mean, I think the problem with a lot of those is they're going to discharge to zero. And when they discharge to zero, because there's no like lower voltage, then when you plug it in, the charger says, well, there's no battery connected, so I'm not going to go and charge. You literally will have to apply voltage to that battery on the terminals and float the voltage up to about 2.53 volts. And then when you plug it back in, then the charger will go, now there's a battery there. Now I'll charge. Yeah.
Yeah, I believe the actual place I bought it from is a tech company. So I might ask them to take it back, charge it up a bit, and send it out again, see what happens. Oh, it's a Ghost Hunter out with a K2 in Bristol as well.
Nice.
Craig, did you say?
Bristol Underground Street. You managed to get in there, did you? Bloody hell. Wow. Yeah.
Sounds good, that.
That's mad. Yeah, Mamnan was asking what was the live stream that we were talking about. It was Bearded Reality.
Yeah, it was a long one.
Yeah, it was. I didn't see your ad for a while. I think it was 12 o'clock seeing your ad, seeing you going on there. So, yeah, pulled up with Chesbar.
Good stuff. I'm glad you found it. Yeah.
You done that, didn't you, Matt?
Yeah, with Gav, I think it was. Was it with Gav? I think it might have been with Gav, and we were like, yeah, I can't remember now.
Oh, is that the one with the little plaster ball in?
Yes.
Plasterboard wall with a hole in it. You could see through the room.
Yeah, there was a grow room in there. Yeah.
Yeah, that's mad.
I take it there's no grow room there now.
Shouldn't be after your video anyway. Know what I mean?
Yeah.
Even if they didn't see it, I'm sure the authorities have seen it and went down looking for it.
Yeah.
Hard on his head. Oh dear.
Almost.
You can't park there, mate.
Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah, like a car that came up onto the pavement. Oh my god. That's why
Yeah.
we parked our car right next to the hole, so that nobody could drive up, and block the way in and out.
Yeah.
Oh, the grow room is sealed with a black door. Oh my god.
Black
Interesting.
door now.
Yeah, well, it was pretty sad. Like, just a bit of plasterboard there, like crazy.
Weren't the other doors down there to other people's cellars as well, or like that?
Yeah, there were some. Yeah.
Yeah. Thought so. It's been a while since that video, wasn't it? About a year.
Probably about a year. Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Yeah, I remember you doing it.
Yeah, there's a certain place across the road that could be spotting you going down there, and yeah, it wasn't exactly the safest place to be, I suppose.
Asking you a question there, Matt.
Possibly. If you've got a channel, if you're actually producing materials, send across your link for your channel so I can see what you're up to.
Oh, hello, Beefface.
Yeah. Excellent.
Yeah. Have I ever had a DJI drone produce a corrupted video file? Possibly. I can't think back. It's usually they're pretty reliable. I've not had too many problems. I think the biggest problem I've had is thinking I've pressed record and it isn't recording. It's like, or it was recording and it goes off recording when you're flying. And sometimes that can happen if you lose the signal to the remote and then it comes back on. And when it comes back on, it chops the recording, it stops it. I've had that happen a few times, but yeah.
I've had that. I think it was on my drone. It was recording. Forgot to stop recording. Turned the drone off. Took the SD card out. Stuck it in my computer. It was saying files not there. Corrupt file something. Put it back in my drone. Turned it on. Connected up to my drone app, flying app. Checked the files. It was there. Turned it all off proper. And then put it back in the computer. It was there then, the file. It probably just didn't close it right at the first time. That's the only thing I found. Send the link.
Hang on. What's going on here? Look, I'm looking at Craig and Ghost Hunter, and he's got videos that are going to be premiering, but in the 10th month. Like, so 10th month, and we're like at 6 months, so 6 months time.
Probably getting a backlog up ready.
Yeah, no, they're all there, like lined up for like months and months in advance. Bloody hell. You want to just get them out, mate. That's how you build your channel, is just slam them out.
I think what we might be doing is getting his name known around places, like putting him on the chat now and get his name known, talking about what he's doing, and hopefully get some subscribers. And when he does put the videos out, might do a lot better because more people jump on them straight away.
Yeah.
Maybe that's what he's doing. Just a thought there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh well. There we are. Well, you've had your promotion now. Your free advertising. Look.
Yeah. One every week.
Bloody hell. That's a long time for people to wait for them videos, though, mate. I would get them out.
How many subscribers has he got there, Matt, at the moment?
He's got about 20, 30. So hang on, was it 40 subscribers? 43.
Yeah.
Like
I say, is it probably an Uber? Like I say, wants to get a few audience members first.
Yeah.
All right, Luke.
I can see you went to that farmhouse in Bristol that we went to. So somebody must have tipped you off as to where that was. It's got 105 days people have got to wait to watch that video. Oh my God. Dear, dear.
Is there not any closer? As in date?
There's one in like the 7th month. That's 56 days. People have got to wait for this one.
But there's no videos out at the moment, no.
He's probably got some recently. Latest was 13 hours ago. Abandoned paramedic. Is that the place in Chippenham? Let's have a look. That looks like the place in Chippenham. Yeah, that's the place in Chippenham. So he's watching all of my videos and going around them. That's fair enough. He's got some in there I haven't actually got.
Saying that, a lot of people do that though. Get locations from other people's videos.
Yeah, no, it's fair enough, isn't it? We all do it.
I've done it in the past as well.
Mm.
And yeah, there's some locations they don't want to find out, but I managed to find one or two.
Yeah. Oh, there's a place that I've had my eyes on, and it's called Epic Fail. It's a pub and it's an epic fail. I've had my eyes on that place, but I suppose
there's a backlog. He's
chased
saying
by security.
Go and see the doctors. He'll sort you something out for your constipation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you got trouble with the police at the Giant Gorham Hotel. Giant Gorham pub, that place that the kids or the locals had just completely smashed it to bits. And it's on a street.
On the estate. Right, on the estate, yeah.
Yeah. You've... hang on, I'm just going to see what went wrong then, because it's like they must have met the police or something. Oh, here we go.
I've seen that one. Yeah, I'm sure I've seen that video.
Somebody reported them for burgling the place, but I mean, the state of it, I mean, come on.
There's nothing in there to burgle, is there, really?
All the doors, all the windows are smashed. Every door's open. It's like completely open.
ASC's in.
Yeah.
Right. Steve's in as well. You right, Steve?
Mm-hmm. Steve?
Oh, mate.
Oops. Oh, dear.
Yeah.
Oh, dear.
So what have you been up to, John?
I went out exploring Sunday. Did a few. I said to Matt yesterday, there's a pin I had which no one would be able to get into. It was basically so overgrown. Managed to get in there. So there's definitely something in there. Found out what it was. I got to edit that. Yeah, mainly working. Other than that.
No one's been in there for a long, long while then.
34 years.
And it had stuff in there.
Without
going too much. Yeah.
It had all these newspapers in there from 16th of August 1988.
All right.
I mean, it's like, I won't say what it is, but it's nothing massively big, but it was just the actual trying to get into the place. It was that overgrown. Like, you can't just walk through, like you get nettles and all that. You can't just walk through it.
Yeah.
Literally bashing my way through, and then we had to go around the back. There's a field round the back, and literally walk through these, try and get through these trees and overgrowth, everything. It was like a nightmare.
You're right, mate.
But it was worth getting in just because of no one else had done it.
Can I just say that one there? Oops, he's jumped. That one. Yeah, a lot of funny story about that. There's loads of videos being out on YouTube and stuff like that, and people don't like to give the locations away. So it's just doing a bit of watching YouTube video, I think it was, or some video, and it was about news about this news article popped up, and it was saying about this abandoned bus depot, middle of Wales, between this area and this area on this A something road. I was like, they're saying they don't want it telling everyone where the name is, but yet they're publishing it, the newspaper. And when I went and Googled it between that point and that point on Google Maps, flipped it over so you can see actual satellite view, it worked out where it was. Fair enough, I could have asked quite a few people where it was, but I thought, even in the paper it says they want to keep it secret, about secret abandoned bus garage, and they tell you where it is. The article contradicts itself, makes you laugh. That.
Yeah.
Nightmare papers, isn't they?
I
Yeah.
mean, newspapers sometimes try to throw you off knowing where somewhere is as well, because like they said about a big drugs bust, you know, like a cannabis grow room in somewhere, and I was looking for it and I found the story that was talking about it, but then they said, like, you know, in this different area, because they didn't want people knowing where it was. And I found it, but yeah, sometimes they're up front and sometimes they're trying to cause you aggro in trying to find these places.
He's asking a question. I'd say if you can, once a week. I'm at the moment doing one every 2 weeks. Me.
I would do at least one a week. I try to do one every 2 days if I can, but I've been a bit busy last week, so I kind of forgot to put videos out. But I'm going to catch up now. But yeah, I mean, what I do, this is how I do it, mate. Look at the analytics of the video, and it tells you how many people have been watching it, and it shows you on a graph, right? Well, once that graph has reached the top, well, it's not going to go any further. So no more people are going to watch it, because you've mostly got your subscribers who are going to watch it. Yeah. So they're going to get to see it. And once they've seen it, then it's not going to get a hell of a lot of more views. So that's exactly the time then to drop another video, because your subscribers will watch that one. Yeah. And every time it peaks off, drop another video, because they're waiting then, because they've seen it, you know. And the more videos you have available to the public right now, the more your subscribers are going to grow quickly, I think. Whereas if you have a load of videos, you know, well, you have a few videos and then you have loads more which ain't coming for a long time, people can't watch them. If they can't watch them, they're not going to subscribe. So, you know, you want to build up that momentum of like getting your subscribers regular doses, and then it'll draw more people in, and they'll have to see there's more stuff to watch, and then they're more likely to subscribe. It just depends how quickly you want to grow your channel, you know. But yeah, I know you're probably doing it like that, thinking, oh, well, at least I'll have loads of videos. Even if I'm not managing to get out for some reason, I'll still have videos. But the thing is, you just need to get them out, because you want to build your channel quickly, you know. So yeah, get them out there, isn't it?
Getting run over, chased by in the car dealer. No, didn't see that one.
I haven't seen that yet. No.
No, I'll have to check that one out. Right.
There we are. He's always out, he says. So yeah, you know, you won't have any trouble getting material then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jan was asking how I was. I'm doing quite well. I did feel a bit ill the other week, the month. What was it? A couple of weeks ago? Last month, maybe. But yeah, not too bad at the moment. Yeah. But it seems like everything's breaking. My car broke down. My drone's broke now. And what else? Something else broke on me. But yeah, never mind. At least it comes in freeze. Yeah?
Your dildo.
Oh, that's the one. Yeah. At least you reminded me. So I don't know one now.
One,
I do now, yeah.
I'm just doing a thumbnail whilst I remember to do it for one of
Get
my
away.
videos.
No, I'm not saying that. He had to run over the tracks to get away. Mad that.
Oh shit!
I was
Yeah.
Well,
watching. I was watching a.
again, go on.
I was watching
Sorry.
a YouTube video before about a bailiff, how not to do bailiff. So this guy parks up. All you can see is shadow of his van on the side of the camera. It's a Ring doorbell. So he walks around the garden. No fence around it. It's just grass, so he respects it not walking over the grass. Walks up the pathway. Presses the buzzer. No answer. So he presses it again, and someone comes over the doorway and he says, "Is that so and so?" And she don't say anything, don't reply. And he was like, "Hello, is anyone there?" And he was like, "Hello?" And the next words were, "Your van's rolling away." He goes, "Oh shite," and throws his notepad, his tablet down on the grass and runs right across the grass to the van. That's funny.
Mm.
Yeah. Go on, what did you say, Matt? Sorry about
Can't remember now. Can't remember. Don't know. Anyway, I've just put my thumbnail up for the Sikh school, so I've changed the thumbnail for that.
that. Yeah.
Now I'm back now, focused with you, because it's like I didn't want to lose that picture because it was a really good picture that I managed to generate. So.
Mhm.
Craig says he's going to sort out the videos and schedule for every 1 to 3 days. Yeah, get him out there. Gets people excited about looking
Yeah.
at your channel.
That's it. I need to start putting more out more often, but I can't at the moment. It's just, find it a bit too much.
I mean, some people I know, I won't mention the names, but I think Will met up with them recently. Yeah.
Oh, them
They-
two,
they-
yeah.
Yeah, they stick them out one a fortnight, which is like.
That's, you think about it, that's only 12 a year, isn't it?
No.
Oh, no.
I'll do that.
Fortnight, not monthly, fortnightly, every 2 weeks, yeah.
Yeah, so that would be
20.
40 videos, well, 30 videos a year then, something like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah,
Doesn't
I've got to
seem
start
like-
putting more in.
Yeah.
But that's fine. I don't mind. See, that's the way I make up my numbers as well, because they get quite good views on one video that goes out a fortnight, but I get the same amount of views over 5 or 6 videos in a week, or or in a fortnight. But I've got to work harder for that. But yeah.
What I've done, I've filmed too many places, got too many things to do, and I can't remember where I'm up to on the videos, which comes out where and which ones I'm working on. You know what I mean? And don't fall for that situation. If you want to stack them up, edit them first, then put them onto one side like he has, and for a premiere show or to private, and go through the list every so often, making sure you got something to release. Unlike me, where I've backlogged so much now, I'm stuck because I don't know what to do. Yeah.
Yeah, Craig and Ghost Hunter, just email me and sort of make contact that way, and I'll have a chat with you about potentially going out or something. Yeah.
Craigun Ghost Hunter.
Craig and Ghost Hunter, yeah. Weird name.
Yeah.
I've got to try and turn you up now. I can hardly hear you because of the rain.
It's raining down here, near you. Well, where you are,
Yeah,
actually.
I can hear it.
Here we go.
It was raining up Manchester before. but it's dried off now. Yeah, I can hear that.
There we are. Everybody who's watching, go and subscribe to 2K Abandoned Places and Craig and Ghost Hunter. There we are. Give them a bit of love.
Have a bit of love.
Mm-hmm.
I'll watch some of your video. I'll watch some of your videos as well, mate. Make sure you're not a mentalist before I go out with you.
Yeah. I've had a message off them tonight. I had 5 of them, tell you the truth.
Oh, right, yeah. The special ones.
Yeah, the special ones.
Yeah.
Oh, I feel left out. I haven't yet.
Ah, you came in late, that's probably why. You lucky. They've probably only got they've only got a shorter suspension time. I think it's half an hour. Then they shoot off on this channel. I've like noticed people who join about half an hour afterwards don't get them. So
yeah,
I'll just wait till I'm on my live and then they do it. And there's certain individuals not in my chat at the time. I'll then fucking expose a lot of them.
Yeah,
because I'm allowed to.
It was raining here earlier on, but it's been on and off.
Yeah, I've put the thing back on it.
mm-hmm.
Bloody loud that was. It's been threatening to do it all day though.
Yeah, it's been on and off up here, but like I say, it's been like that for a short time, like you say, threatening to do it all day, but then it'd open up. Yeah, I'm going to throw the link in the actual comments soon, so anyone wants to come up, they can do.
Mm-hmm.
And if I know you, that is, and if you're not on the list, you might not be invited, but depends what I feel like. Because they do let people up sometimes without even knowing them as well, so.
Mm-hmm.
You want new blood, that's what it is.
No, Joe before said send him the link. So
where is he? I ain't seen him.
He was in before. I've not seen him for a while now. There he is.
Oh, right. Mobility scooter when they had a nose, yeah. Yeah. There was all sorts of stuff in there. It was crazy the amount of gear in that place. Lucas building in Bristol.
Yeah.
I may go back for a third explore because there was one bit I missed, but I think I've covered nearly all of it. It was just one side wing that was burnt out. I think it had a fire in there. So it's probably not going to be that worth going to have a look at just that, but I might do.
Mm-hmm. Abandoned and Forgotten Wales is in. You alright, mate? Nice to see you.
Wouldn't like to be here.
Yeah. Yeah. So, any news on your boat or anything? Did you get out on it recently?
Nah. I went out with Josh, Andrew, and Dan the other night. I took him to the Kingsway bunker, and I abseiled in by myself, like sort of, and then let him in, and then they had a good look around. I wish they'd come down when we'd gone in the last time, because I told them to come down to avoid having to do exactly this, like having to go and abseil down again. Because, I could do it, but it's not exactly the most comfortable of experiences. I've got to blank it out of my brain, what I'm doing, because it's
talking about that the other day, we didn't know which one it was. Whether it was the Kingsway or the Anchor one.
Yeah,
but obviously you just said now that it was Kingsway.
Kingsway, yeah. Yeah, it's bloody good place that. They've got posters up in there now, like on stands, showing what they're going to do with the place, because it's all going to be developed into this kind of new, like a resort sort of thing, underground resort, which I think could be kind of dangerous with fire, but they'll probably have to mitigate that by putting in sprinkler systems and things. But yeah.
Yeah. Suppose we'll see what got planned on your video, won't we? When it comes out.
Plus, I mean, you've got a lift shaft. Lift is the main way in, and there isn't really much in the way of emergency stairways for people to get out. So, yeah. Oh, Andrew posted a bit of me abseiling. Oh, that's interesting, because I literally wanted to have some footage of me doing it, and I asked Josh, and he said, "Oh, it's a bit awkward because he's got to get his footage off his camera to send it to me, But if Andrew's got something, I will have a look. Yeah, if you can remember where you saw Andrew's footage, I'll check it out. It's probably Facebook or Instagram or something, I suppose.
Yeah, possibly. He does put stuff out on, like you say, Instagram quite a lot. I see him.
Yeah. Yeah. So I've got about 2 weeks of videos that I could put out before I run out. So I've got to get out and do more, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got about that, I think.
I just need to get them out now. Edit them and get them out.
Like I said yesterday, I'm just trying to use DaVinci a bit more, make it better, The tools are there, I've just got to learn it. It's a long, hard slog.
Mm.
It is, yeah. Learning what the things do.
Mm.
I'm still learning the one I'm using.
Mm.
And don't ask me the name of it, I can't pronounce it.
Filmora?
Oh, it's Movana or something.
Movavi.
Or
something, yeah.
Never heard of it.
Should try out bloody Resolve, man. It's free. It's free of charge. It's like the best that money could buy, and they give you a basic copy for free, which does 98% of what the paid copy does.
I still think you've got that other one on the thing, what you said, what? DaVinci.
Yeah, DaVinci Resolve it's called. Yeah.
I think that's still on here. Somewhere. What's the symbol for it?
Oh, it's like it's almost like a radioactive symbol. It's like 3 circles, but like in a triangle.
Freeze. Right. Just a quick look.
Yeah, it's like the top.
No, might have got rid of it.
Top bit's blue, left is yellow, right is red.
Oh no, Ados Premiere. I've got
Premiere.
there.
Yeah, that works. That's okay, but it's not as good as Resolve. Resolve is so much better.
No, that's the one I've got installed. But you used to use that one, didn't you?
Yeah. But to be honest, I have not. I've got it there right next to Resolve, and I have not found a reason to use it in several months now.
If I right click that, what'll happen? I can delete. If I delete it, that means uninstall, yeah?
No, to get rid of software, to uninstall it, you go into the control panel, programs, and then you uninstall it from there.
Right, because it's just on my screen, my laptop screen. If that means it's installed, or
you've got to go to control panel and then
programs. But I'm
programs.
talking if it's on my screen, computer screen. Is that installed or just downloaded or
you
something?
mean on your desktop? You mean?
Yeah.
You can get rid of the icon, but it'll still be installed. And if you look for it in your programs, it'll still be there.
Right, so if I click the window button at the bottom
Yeah,
and put control in there,
yeah,
control panel,
yeah,
click on that.
yeah.
Yeah, then what do we do?
Programs. I think it's programs and features it's called, or something like that.
Programs and features, click on that.
Yeah, and then you can click Premiere and uninstall it.
Ah, there it is.
Yeah.
Ados Premiere 2020. Right click that.
Or click it and then click the uninstall button that's above on the bar.
Yeah, uninstall, change. Click that. Do you want they allow this app to make changes to your device? Press yeah in it
Yeah,
to install it.
yeah. What's the Saxon Vord? Is that a oh god. There's Saxavord, which is the Air Force station up in Unst, which is the most northern part of Scotland. You know, it's like right furthest north point you can get.
Oh, is that one middle of nowhere? That what I said? Military base,
Yeah,
and it's virtually out of Scotland, right at the other side.
yeah. It looks like it's got a big bunker concrete building with it as well, and a big radome.
What is the AVS video editor? That must be on mine thing as well.
Oh, is it?
No
Get
idea.
rid of that thing. Oops. Right click, uninstall, click that. Press yes again. Why are you thinking good up there, Matt?
No, one of your commenters said about it. Was it ASC Adventures? Said, have we heard about it?
Oh shite, what does this say now? Creates the following shared is no longer used by this. The following install. I don't understand that. Give me a second.
No worries.
Right, I'm back now with you. What I'll do is use my screen, send my screen to you, and you can help us out there.
Okay. Yeah, 2K abandoned places. What editing software do we use? Well, me and John now are using DaVinci Resolve, which is free of charge. And don't let that fool you, because it is the most powerful software ever created for video editing. It is the best. And it's free. But I paid for the more advanced version because it does noise cleaning as well on video. But it'll noise clean your audio. So if you're out and you've got wind noise on your mic, you just turn that on and it gets rid of all the wind. So just your voice is there. And it's like very clever how it does it. So
That's not in the free version, is it?
yeah, the wind noise
Oh, it is?
thing is there in. You can clean a wind noise, and it'll also balance your volume level. So if you go really loud, it'll bring it down, and if you're quiet, it'll bring it up. So you just tick
Oh,
those two
good.
boxes, and it's just bong done. Amazing.
Yeah, because one of the videos I did at the weekend, right by like a main A road, and I was talking, and I was not shouting, but you'll hear those cars. So I'd like to get rid of them.
Yeah. Matt, this is the thing it's coming up with now. Is it that one?
You can say yes to all.
Oops, what happened then?
Yeah. Say yes to all. No, yes to all.
Oh,
yes to all.
Yes to all.
Yeah.
Uninstalling. Yeah.
I'll carry on now with it.
Because I didn't know what he was meaning by asking all them things.
Yeah, it's just installed a load of files that it's like, do you want me to leave these files behind on your system after I've uninstalled? Well, if they're part of that software and only used by that software, you're saying, yeah, get rid of all your old crap. I don't want it. Yeah. Oh
No
dear.
worries.
So it's crapware then. It's basically like, oh, we're going to leave on our spyware and our shit that we don't want to remove, you know.
Yeah.
So you'll have to go in manually.
Use crap cleaner and get rid of it.
Yeah.
And what's all this crap up here now? What's that?
uTorrent is to download movies. If you go and get torrent files, you can download, you know, movies off places like the Pirate Bay and things like that.
Zip. Is that a file I put down or something?
It's a zipping compression and uncompression program. Depends if you use it or not.
It's worth keeping that actually because you can unpack some stuff which WinRAR won't let you.
Yeah.
Here's some more here. That's what I'm using at the moment.
Yeah.
This Firefox, what's that?
That's your browser. That's a browser. You've got Chrome and you've got Firefox. I would keep it because if Chrome doesn't open a page, you can try it in Firefox because some web pages, you know, work in one and don't work in the other. You've got another one at the bottom called Wondershare Video Editor. But if you're not using that, you can get rid of it.
Ah, that one there.
Yeah.
Yeah. OBS, oh, that's where you record your screen, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Right, so I want that then. I'll keep that. Get rid of this bottom one here.
Wondershare's quite shy. I tried that and I
Hey?
really thought it wank.
Click on it and then use the uninstall at the top.
Where's that? Ah, there.
Down a bit. Down a bit. There. That's it.
Is that you making noise there, John?
Yeah, I just clicked on something on my phone and it was, I've seen it already, but I didn't know it was somebody else sent it to me. Sorry.
What's all this now? What's came up, Matt?
Yeah, it's just them trying to sort of like, you know, coax you to stay with them so you can click off that web page.
What? Click that,
Yeah,
basically.
click that. Yeah.
Do a block.
Block it. Yeah.
And now click off.
Yeah. So.
And what's this one now? I'm on.
Uninstall. God, they don't like taking their software off your computer, do they? The bastards. You know, it can install perfectly, but for some strange reason,
You remove manually.
We've got to leave some bits behind. Yeah, right.
So I can't do nothing about that. No, just press
No,
OK.
it's you can press OK. It's taken most of it off, but you'll have to go to your C drive into Programs folder, and you'll have to manually delete those folders to get rid of it. But yeah,
Oh, I don't know how to do all that.
Oh.
Right, I need that VLC player.
Yeah.
What's that? Health check. What's that?
WinRAR. It's a compressor program for handling zip files. You know, it's a bit like that 7-zip thing you had at the top.
Yeah, so we need that then, don't I?
Both of them are quite good, actually. Although 7-zip's good, it's just a bit more in depth than WinRAR.
Yeah. Right, so don't need out off there now. Some of the crap's gone off my screen, hopefully.
Yeah.
Off my system. Cheers, Matt. If I go to my... You can't see this now, can you? No.
No.
If I go to my files and then me finger drive PC, that's my hard drive on the PC is lock disk lock C, isn't it? That's the internal one. Yeah, so that's what gave me that's gave us quite a bit of space now on my hard drive on doing that.
Yeah.
Right.
about a
hell of a
gig,
lot of space, yeah.
gig or 2 gigs. Yeah,
Well, I've got 50 gig free now
yeah.
out of nearly it was full.
50 gig.
Yeah, I just freed up
Yeah.
somehow doing what we just done.
Cool. Mind you, you had 2 big programs sitting there, didn't you?
Yeah.
Mm.
So I take it that's what you call cleaning up your laptop, something like that. Oh,
Yeah,
Barry's
you
in.
can get, yeah. I'm not sure what you're referring to, Joe. He says they are knuts, but I'm not sure who you mean. Yeah.
And yeah. Hopefully my computer might work a bit faster.
Having software on there doesn't make much difference.
Doesn't it? No.
You know, no, not really.
Well, I must have done something. I know I've got some spare room, so that's good for me anyway.
Yeah. Yeah, Mel. Yeah, she's not doing too bad. I've spoken to her, so she said she's getting on, with her stuff, so she's all right. Microsoft. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, but Microsoft are a lot better than Apple, who keep on, expiring their operating systems and requiring you to buy a new computer to get the latest one. Yeah, great.
Yeah.
Such a wasteful company. Like, you'd think they put the new operating systems on older machines, but yeah, it'll run slower. That's fine, but at least you can use it, But they like, no, this operating system is just for this machine up to this date, and then you have to have a new machine, and it's like a new machine every 2-3 years, if you want to stay current with the latest operating systems. And they are such knob ends. Bloody, they've just produced their latest like screen Mac. It's just a screen and it's all built into the screen. But they've now taken off like having standard USB ports. They bought USB-C. So straight away you've got to plug in a lead to convert it to USB to use USB. But there's only two ports. So like if you're used to having an old computer that had 4 ports.
Yeah.
You can only plug in 2 things now, and if you want to plug in more, you've got to plug in a hub to plug more things into the hub. So it means now you've got all these wires hanging off the back of your.
So you mean they're getting rid of that off the computer?
Yeah, they put in USB-C.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
That's what you don't want.
Yeah, amazing.
What a bunch of ones.
Buy a load of more leads and this and that, like you say, cut down the ports as well.
Yeah.
This one has got HDMI out. It's got a Type C, is it the oval one, like a Samsung charger?
Yeah.
And it's got 1, 2, 3 USB inputs and an SD card input as well.
Apple are determined to remove as much as they can of everything that they sell. So that basically then it's like, yeah, but look, it's got less ports, it's got less stuff. It's really great. And it's like, yeah, and I can't plug anything into it. Yeah, it's so good. I can't plug anything in now. Great.
Yeah.
And they'll say, oh, well, you've got 2 ports. 2 ports should be enough. You can get a hub. It's like, yeah, but there's 2 ports. And if I yank one port and it damages the port, then I've got 1 port. And if I damage that port, I've got no ports. So when you've got 4 ports, it's better than 2 ports, isn't it? Because you've got 4 chances of fucking up instead of 2.
Pardon me.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it's like this. He said to me, plug my laptop straight into the Lansinet or something, internet cable.
Yeah.
Where this one doesn't have the Lansinet or whatever it's called, Lansinet or the adapter for it.
Yeah.
It's just wireless. But like you're saying, the probably doing all this as well because you're paying for more of the price for lesser stuff. If you think about it.
Yeah. Yeah. Apple will sell you a hub, but then they mess with them so that like their hub will work properly on your Apple. But then anyone else plugs a device in, it'll go, oh, that's not an official Apple device. So we're going to turn down the speed and cripple it. And we're not going to let you have access to all the functions because it's like, well, you didn't buy one from Apple, did you? So we're not going to let you have it. Yeah. Apple wankers.
Oh, I did say I'd go to and throw the thing up.
Fucking hell.
People to come up.
Piss off. Excuse me.
Yeah. You're at school, don't worry, Mr. John.
Right, quit that, you bastard. Fucking
Oh,
hell.
we've got one in the house. Hello.
Hello.
How are you doing?
All right.
We have another one in the house. Hello. Hello.
Oh, can you hear us?
Ah, now we
Yeah.
can. Yeah, it's him.
Sadly, yeah.
Sadly. Oh, Max, are rubbish. Oh, I haven't even put my camera on yet. Hold on, give us a minute.
How are you doing, Beast Face?
Oof, bloody hell.
All right.
Oof.
Good.
I'm just sat here with my latte. What is it? Latte ruby or whatever.
Leffe Ruby.
Latte. Yeah, let me have a look.
6.6%.
You got the
Perfect
Ruby?
draft. Latte ruby.
Right,
Stay there. I'll get it up now.
Ruby.
Bit
Oh, yeah.
blurred, but yeah, we'll get you.
Got my. Got it really cheap, believe it or not. It were an out of date keg, and an out of date keg, £12.99 for 10 pints.
Can't go wrong with that, can you?
Happy day.
Yeah. Right, that'll last you a few days, won't it? Hopefully.
I like it, Lef. It's very smooth. It's nice to drink.
Well, it's my first time trying Ruby. It tastes a bit like a like a fruity cider, like a Copperberg strawberry and lime. Tastes like that, but very strong Copperberg.
I was watching one of your videos.
I love that,
came up yesterday. It was you building a finger stand, modem stand. A year ago it was. Members only. B-face.
Me building a what stand?
A modem stand. About a year ago. Yeah.
What, on my
the
YouTube
housing
channel?
Yeah, the housing members only is.
Modem stand.
I don't remember this. That's
that's
crazy.
on there. Yeah.
Well, a modem is just like for your broadband, yeah?
Yeah.
Is it modem? It's something for your computer. You built a case for it.
Can't see it being a modem because you didn't need a stand for a modem.
Oh, can you send me a link to the video on WhatsApp and I'll have a look?
Yeah, I'll have to have a look in your history, yeah.
So you might keep the camera on. Hi, Mr. Bengal.
So you been up to, Joe? Out.
Hello, mate. You're all right.
Doing the bits and pieces and just catching up on people's videos and that. And I've been leaving comments on some of the stuff I like. And so I've had to go back over them, and like I've done my Whitney Bay Part 2 on, I'll put that up. And there's some people I like that, but I messed up on the audio in the edit that, didn't I? So anyway,
Yeah.
Matt, right, you should put a link up in the chat so people can go and check that DaVinci out, because Matt told me about that. Because I used to use Video Proc. I use that DaVinci now, but it is still hard to me. There's too much there available.
You've got to watch videos on how to use it, because it is fairly simple when you get into the rhythm of it, but you will kind of like go, oh shit, there's a lot of stuff here, what am I doing, sort of thing, and it's not that hard, but you just have to kind of go and get some lessons off YouTube, and there are so many videos to tell you how to do this and that and the other. So if you're interested in like color grading, your footage, you just do like DaVinci Resolve color grade into YouTube, search for that, and there'll be loads of videos, and you'll probably find certain people who are doing the videos, you'll get to like some of them, the way they work, like whether it's at your level or or not, and the way they present it. And there's some great people out there. Casey Ferris I quite like, he's good.
There it is. I found it.
Good stuff.
It's a server rack installation 2023 it's called.
Server rack?
A server rack.
Hey, Jordan, what you having a server rack in your house for?
Server rack. It's in Luke's house. So what we're planning on doing is doing essential server, and this server is going to host things like for example, MB, which is a media server. So all the movies and films you torrent, it makes it like a website, a bit like Netflix. So when you torrent films and stuff, it indexes them into a library and gets all the metadata for it and all of the characters that are in it and stuff. So let's say you did Star Trek Discovery, for example, it'll index it all into seasons and stuff. And so when you do your torrents, we're going to do a file server so we can put content on it. So, for example, I'm going to back up some of my YouTube channel art and some of my intros and outros and stuff on it. So that's the plan. We also want to do a Windows Server installation. So all of the files are all unified across all of the computers in his household and in my household, so I can just go to any computer anywhere and it's all networked. We're going to set up a site as well. So there's going to be a site at my parents' house and a site at my flat. And all of these sites are going to mirror the initial Active Directory server. We're also going to set up a web server. We've got web server plans and a Home Assistant server. And it's all going to be in virtual containers. So we're planning on putting like something like 40 terabytes RAID in that server.
I tell you what, Jordan, and I see something you need to do a separate video for that and just explain to everybody what you want.
Exactly.
I know you need to do a proper video to explain how you do
it. Have you heard of 1999 tunnels in Evis?
Never heard of that.
No. There's I think it was an earthquake near Bucharest, around there, and there was a town with sinkholes, and apparently this black mold overtook all the houses and stuff like that. But they actually found a tunnel network system, and when we went down there, it was this is in the Greek mountains, this one. In the Greek mountains, it's just called, and when they went through the tunnels, it was like an old World War II bunker thing, and all this black goo was everywhere, and it gave off a bit of a stink, but nothing too much. Then they came across this actual mummified thing, and it was all coated in this black goo, some sort of organic material. I don't know whether it's one of them bullshit films or nothing, but it's a bit weird.
Everybody's
They-
quiet today. What's
They
wrong?
found that's it. They found something underground. It was called by 4.N0M4YL. That thing.
All right, aye, got you.
Yeah. It's one of them weird videos. But yeah, I've been in places underground or even in buildings and they're quite furry. You get black fur and white fur and yeah, it's not good for your lungs. Don't really breathe that in or try not to disturb it.
No.
I've got like this beard growing. I'm gonna shave it off tomorrow. I just find it funny because I hadn't seen myself with a beard like this for a while. It's like
Well, you're only a young pup, man. What you're
There it is before it goes tomorrow.
yeah.
This one, this just says dark. He hasn't got his silver hairs coming out yet. Not like mine. That's why Matt doesn't want us on the camera. And the other reason as well. Like
I understand. Yeah.
Can you get a dentist?
That keg's a bit dodgy. It keeps depressurising.
John's fallen off.
Oh, is that what that noise was? Your keg?
Yeah, it's pressurising it because it uses air pressure to push out the liquid out of the keg. So when you pull on the handle, it opens a valve, and then that with all the pressure in the keg, it lets out the fluid. But then when you close the handle, it repressurizes the keg back to 1 bar. So when you open it, it's got that. It's like a bladder. It's like a metal keg with like a plastic bladder in it, and then one side's air and one side's your alcohol with your sugar yeast in it to keep it fresh. And when you pull on the handle, it pumps air in to squeeze that bladder to get the alcohol to come out of the tap.
It's like a diaphragm thing, basically. Yeah.
Diaphragms, I know all about diaphragms, don't worry.
Yeah, with beer, it's slightly different. You use CO2, carbon dioxide, is it? To push it out. Yeah. Where yours is a different means of propulsion.
Is the CO2 that they pump into beers, is it actually making it fizzy? Is it like flat when it's in the kegs and then the CO2 actually fizzes it?
I haven't got enough knowledge to be able to answer the question you've asked.
I think
no, the beer is actually fizzy inside a keg.
Right.
Because we've had a keg as a kid. No means of getting into it. So we got a screwdriver, push a spring down, and we got a face full of beer.
Yeah, because don't it when you activate the keg, don't it put sugar yeast in it to keep it fresh, to keep it fermenting? So it's like sort of like fermenting while it's in the keg. And
I don't think it does. No, not on
or
the.
Does it just come out?
That's why.
Let me have
on the beer barrels we had.
The bottom of the sediment at the bottom of the keg. That's why they roll it down because it gets all the sediment and mixes up into the lager.
They had priming sugar. They had a small amount of priming sugar. You use this to your advantage in the bottling process by adding a small amount of priming sugar to your beer. The residual yeast will ferment the newly added priming sugar inside your bottles. So if we do it in bottles, let's see in a keg in the pub. Pub keg. Sugar.
Yeah, night, man.
In a bar. Yeah. Night.
Night, man.
The keg is flat, eh? Yeah. Wow.
The one we had was, like I say, as soon as you pressed it, it came out the fizz.
No,
Uh,
it is actually flat. Using a CO2 bottle to carbonate and pressurize the beer means it can be regulated more precisely, and more gas can be added to the beer. Added as beer is taken from the keg. This allows the beer to be fuzzy until the last glass. So that makes sense, that because it won't actually be an airtight seal, will it, on the tap? So when that pipe work and all those connections won't be an airtight seal. So by pumping the CO2 in, it's actually carbonating it.
That's correct. That's correct. You know,
Yeah.
I used to live next to Newcastle Brewery back in the day, and the bottling plant, you know, the brown ale and everything. And it was always flat, the beer, because it gives a taste. It tastes horrible. Like it was like you know, like licorice type of taste. Until they pressurized it with the gas, and then they put the machine done it, and they showed me around in there because I just lived not far away from it. Oh, it was amazing how many bottles and they pressurized the gas. They go to like a lot of PSI, you know, in gas in the bottles. That's why they were thick.
Yeah. What I was saying, you're right, mate. Welcome in. Moving it about, maybe it was just built up some gases as where we found it from and got it home. It might have built up some sort of gases inside because, like I say, when I put a screwdriver in, it came out like a bleeding fountain.
Yeah.
So we decided to turn it on its upside down and tilt it like that and put a screwdriver in it with a pint glass in. There's about 5 of us all there tried to fill these pint glasses. As we done that, it filled up, but it's mainly foam. It's like you couldn't even drink it proper or nothing. We still had to go though. You know what I mean? Let it settle down and fill up again bit by bit.
Yeah.
Kids though.
It's like coming out too fast. It's like pouring a beer too fast, isn't it?
Yeah.
It just goes out.
Right, you get all ahead of the gas before you get the log out.
Yeah.
Yeah. But like I say, is when the brewers, they always used to boil their kegs on the ground before they hide them down the chute, the little slide into the basement of the pub. And the reason why that was is the sediment on the bottom of the keg. It was to release all that so it would mix up in the beer.
Hello, mate.
Hello.
All right.
Hello, Joe. Hello,
Hi.
Matt. John, how you doing? It's been a while. How you doing?
Yes, it has.
All right.
You're right. Nice to see you.
I'm doing terrible. I'm doing absolutely terrible, actually.
God, Jordan, that's disgraceful.
Doing the good lad.
I'm glad you're well. I've been busy. I've been moving houses, like so. Well,
hey, Jordan, I would love to come along with you lot, you know. Because no one Jordan says, I'll switch this on off. Press that button. I say, just hold on a minute. Let me check them electrics first.
I don't know how long ours is out of date. Out of date beer. Don't know. Not too sure, John, on that one.
Nah, I think beer can go off and doesn't taste
years,
very nice.
1996.
But how come wine don't? Yeah.
Spirits don't, because there's such a high alcohol content. It keeps it sterile. But I think with beer, it can still have a little bit of fermentation going on.
That's correct.
Right, I didn't know. That's why I was wondering about that one.
Yeah. But you don't get any fermentation per se with whiskies and rums and things like that. But they can change taste over time. But they say that it changes for the better, doesn't it? You know, older whiskies, the older they are.
Yeah.
Carl knows all about that.
Yeah, they do. Like more expensive, a lot more expensive. Like when they're older.
Why you like drinking your whiskey, Carl?
Yeah.
Which one's your favourite?
Glenfiddich. It's very much a Scottish sort of thing, like.
How did I know I was going to say that?
What's the oldest whiskey you've ever drunk? Then have you ever drunk something that's like 100 years old?
Oh, I wish. No, 15 years old was the oldest I've had drank. You know, they do an 18-year-old Glenfiddich one, but that's too expensive. It's like 80 quid, and I don't have that sort of money.
They do a spicy one now, don't they, Carol? They do a spicy one.
I'm just drinking Jack Daniels at the moment, to be honest, just on US. Yeah,
I'm not keen on them spicy whiskies they get. I don't drink whiskey full stop now. I used to a little tittle at Christmas and New Year, but I can't now.
Yeah.
That's why I drink wings, for my stomach. But
well, I kind of stopped drinking on live because I was making a fool of myself each time. But I've not had too much tonight, so I should be all right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Barry's got a bottle there. 42-year-old.
Wow. Right,
I've got a suggestion for you. Yeah,
that's like 1980s.
Sorry, Matt, you'll have to put your sunglasses on for this.
Hello. There you are.
Something like this, Will. You see?
Just it's like audio adapters.
Sparkies.
You need something to do with that.
You break your equipment line.
What's that off? Battery or?
No, it's no battery. It's on my bench power supply.
Bench power supply.
10 amps there at 30 volts. You need to try and invest in something like this.
Frozen a bit then.
Excuse me.
Keep it safe.
Yeah, mind you, they don't like being shorted sometimes, those things.
That's what I mean. Like you break your equipment doing that, Joe.
No, it's got short circuit protection on this.
I've got one there, but it's a bit faulty at the moment.
I'd rather use a bench power supply and using that detonator one. Christ, man.
I've got anything to wind up to it at the moment.
All right, get me off this pulse beam, yeah. Who wants to see me?
Sorry, mate. I didn't know. I didn't realise.
I did.
Yeah. Just like you're showing us that. My bench power supply, it's a bit faulty, but it still works. I can put a siren on it and power up a siren. Yeah. Take that off. But if I power up anything else to it, like a car radio or something to test it with, I get an explosion out of it. The actual fuse goes kaboom. God knows why.
You just worked that one out, Barry.
Well, it could be because your bench power supply has only got a certain amount of amps that it can run at. And the thing is, if it says it's a 10 amp supply, that means that's 10 very briefly. It's not 10 continuous. So you probably safely get like 7 or 8 out of it continuously. So if you're
1 second, I'll find out for you.
Your car stereo might be drawing more than your power supply can give, and that's why it's blowing the fuses. Possibly.
No, it's definitely not that.
Unless it's a short in the radio itself, maybe a diode, an open capacitor or a diode that's open circuit.
I've had a bench power supply in the past, and when you go up to like 10, 11 volts, it's on one circuit inside the power supply, and when you go to 12 volts, it goes click, and it switches over to a different circuit in the power supply. So the ratings they give you for how many amps it could use might be on the low side, not the high side.
Well, that's 30 volts. That's 30 volts at 10 amps, and I can short them together, and that'll not do it. They're not. I've never been out in that power supply. Not that I use that kind of current or any kind of electronics stuff I do on that power. I use this got fine tuning as well, so you can tune it in. You've got the component run on 3 volts. I'd run it at 2.1 volts or 2 volts. The milliamps, I'll go into the milliamps, and that's what I do. You know what I mean? That's what I got it for. Because you can blow a lot of components and capacitors if you go too stupid. You don't know what you're doing.
Yeah, you can.
Well, capacitors are the biggest failure in most electronics nowadays.
Yeah. They're good when they go bang, capacitors, as well, if you put them around the wrong way.
Oh, but at least you know where it's gone. But sometimes you've got like a 200 microfarad electrolytic, right? It might be leaking. You sharp tell, because I always look at capacitors. You tell by the top of the mat. If they're bulging a bit, That didn't see it now. You can't measure in the measurements off.
Yeah. Yeah, they swell up, don't they? And the tips, those caps,
Correct. That's
bend. Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of cheap Chinese capacitors that have been used in stuff, and they go wrong really quickly. Everyone recommends using the Japanese. Is it Nishi?
I get my stuff from them.
RS. Arse. He gets it from arse.
Oh,
Yeah.
right. But they're expensive,
Aye.
but it's good. And it's good quality stuff, you know what I mean? It's Japanese or British.
Oh, the
Of course
Japanese
it's
make some good things. Like they build cars well.
Aye,
Yeah.
Japanese.
RS do know how to charge a lot of money for not much stuff.
Definitely.
You know what I mean?
Oh,
Oh.
but it's good stuff though, Matt, and it lasts.
Sorry.
I mean, at the same time, I bought stuff off eBay, a couple of things.
Yeah.
Not from China, and I'll tell you what, just as good as RS, because like you see, RS are extreme at prices.
Yeah.
Well,
the thing is, they don't like selling to the public as well. You've got to actually have an account with a business
that's
account with
correct.
them.
I've got an account.
Yeah. And I've had to buy stuff off for resellers, like RS resellers. So you tell them what you want, and then they'll order it for you, and then they'll send it to you. But RS won't send to like a small fry like me, you know.
Well, I used to go to another company called Farnell Electronics.
Mm-hmm.
I used to use them, but I got rid of them because their prices got worse than RS.
Yeah. Yeah. Just a massive warehouse somewhere, isn't it? Just absolutely colossal warehouse, just full of shelves and shelves of
drawers and drawers and drawers of components, man. But like, lately I've been buying stuff for like off eBay, you know, and like surface mount technology, because that's what I'm into, you see. I've got chips in there. There's a couple of surface mount capacitors. Guys in there, if you can see them.
Yeah.
Capacitors. I've got resistors, diodes, I've got LEDs, I've got fuses, I've got all sorts.
If you want to buy a resistor or something off RS, they do like minimum order 200 or something like that. You know,
no, they've done 100 now. They do 100 minimum.
Yeah.
And you might only need one resistor.
You only want one of the buggers. Yeah.
Here it is now. This power amp.
Oh,
power supply. Bloody hell, that's a beast. That is.
What is that?
30 amp. Yeah.
It's a big in.
Yeah.
What voltage is that? Power supply. 30 amp.
30 amp. And there's your output.
14 or
That's an antique, that man, Will. That's
14.4 DC output.
Which is a bit higher than the standard, so 13.8 it should be.
I'll tell you what that power supply is
Basically, it's like testing car equipment, because when your alternator is running, it runs about 14 max.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, is that on? That's on, yeah?
Yeah.
If you watch the amp there.
Well, you'll have to.
Yeah, you can hear that. Yeah? Right.
Oh, yeah. Hold your ears, everybody.
Bloody hellfire.
The neighbourhood, no.
What are you doing, like?
So it's powering that, yeah?
Was that, man? Or 98 decibels, that sound. I used to use them in
6 tone, whatever, 12 volt.
Yeah, but 1.5 amps it says on the bottom of that.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's not many amps, is it? But
let me try and show you something a bit more when I put some more power in it. What happens? Or try to get more power out of it, should I say. I'll show you what happens. Give me a minute. I'll put you back on big.
It's probably a system on chip, isn't it? And when you give it too much power, that system on chip probably reacts differently, because it'll be a self-contained circuit board that just produces that noise.
Yeah. It could be a knackered power supply, and it could be things like the capacitors have gone funny, could be all sorts of components that need replacing in it, to kind of get it working properly again.
Yeah, right, Matt. How you doing?
Yeah, not too bad. I got a nice power supply for ham radios over there, and it's 20 or 30 amps or something like that. But that thing is, it's just a solid. Well, it's a transformer, so you don't actually have to have cooling. Like a lot of new power supplies, they're shit because what they do is they put a fan in it, so you turn them on, and it's like keeping the components cool. But it's like not doing it with a big transformer. It's doing it with like switching. And the components get hot, so they like put a fan in it. But who wants a bloody fan noise of turning on a power supply? Shit.
Well, Matt. Whenever I run my PC, it's all I can hear is fan noise. It's an absolute din. It's even worse now. It's in June and it's warm. It's been up here. It's been about 22 degrees this week, so it's been too hot for it really. An absolute racket. Please, you've got aircon. You're quite lucky to have that.
Yeah, I was just seeing if anything was coming out of it because I've got it set quite high, really. But yeah, it's just to take the edge off the heat in the room because it was quite toasty earlier on.
I've got a couple of desk fans and that's a lot. Yeah.
Yeah, the draw off that amp is going to draw a massive amount of power.
But it's only 25 amp, no max, on fuse, and this is 30, so it should at least light it up. If there's no, if it's not pumping, if you know what I mean, it should still power it up.
But your cables don't look big enough.
Yeah, your cables are not big enough to handle 30 amps anyway. So you're losing a hell of a. If you use small cables like that, you'll be adding resistance to the circuit. So your 25 amp power supply will be trying to send 35 amps because you're losing it in the cables.
Yeah, I know what you're saying there. But even with the pins aren't even it.
You do have to have thick cables for that sort of stuff. Otherwise, you're going to be drawing more amps again. So. And your cables will get really hot quite quickly. And you probably shouldn't be running car amps without a load on them as well, but yeah.
Doesn't really damage them if you don't run nothing through them. Especially if there's no phono leads in them either. Because if you've got a sound, even a little whistling noise from your system or anything, it will pick it up by your amp.
Yeah, right. But the thing is, they're meant to have a load on them. They might be protected, but you're meant to have a load on them. Otherwise, it freaks the circuitry out.
Just show you quick.
Yeah, those cables are not up to the job, and you're probably getting you'll get a power spike through it.
You can see the fuse on this here. No, you can't actually.
Yeah.
Let's get rid of that off my screen. There, see the fuse now, can't you?
Yeah.
You ready?
Yeah.
Ah. It actually lit up.
Absolutely massive.
No, the amp's lit up.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
It's a massive box, that.
Watch, the amp will light up. See it going blue?
Yeah. The other thing that can cause problems, like you've got that fuse and it says it's a 30 amp fuse. If the contacts are dirty on the fuse, they're not properly scratched up and nice and clean, that'll add resistance as well. So that will take a couple of amps out just, in resistance through the fuse. So you've got to make sure that all your wires are clean and contacts are clean to not add resistance to it. Yeah.
That metal tag thing there is tied on, so don't lose it. I might show you that at a different date, what that tag's for. Probably will show you that, actually, at a different date. Yeah. So that's something to look out for in future. That's a bit weird, because when I tried it last time, it went bang. I did try it with something else, though, but not an amp. Let's try something else now.
Bear in mind, when a lot of circuits turn on, there's a higher draw for a split second, and then it goes back to the normal draw as the circuit's energized. So you can get more amps drawn right at the beginning of plugging something in than when it's actually running.
Yeah, it's still on, yeah.
What's it making that sound for?
Because it's a speaker. It's not a speaker, a siren.
Oh, right.
Power to it, it'll make noise.
I see.
Give me a second. I'm sure I'll show you something blow up on this.
So we're waiting for a fuse blow that hasn't happened.
Yeah, because the wire will be the fuse.
Yeah.
The wire will just melt.
Yeah.
He's right, something will blow up, like, not probably how he intended it to, though.
I got a large coil down on the floor, and the coil is like about that long, and it's just resistive wire all across the coil, and it's designed to take the surge power and just render it as heat. So you can put it on, like you can put it on to kind of like drain a circuit, when you sort of like got a lot of power in it. But it'll just come out as heat, so it'll heat up.
Interesting. I like your t-shirt, Mike. That's quite smart.
Cloud busting. Yeah, Jordan and Luke came to see that.
All right.
In Bath. Okay. It's good, actually, wasn't it?
Yeah. Is there any more events on in Bath? Has it been nice to go back there?
Bath Spa.
What's going on?
There's comedy events there. Yeah.
We should arrange it.
Nice.
Me, you, and Luke should have a look at what's on there and book some tickets when we come down to yours next.
Yeah.
Cloud busting. So was that a new band, or is that something like a tribute to someone else, or?
Yeah, it's a tribute band to Kate Bush.
Oh wow, Kate Bush.
Yeah.
Nice. 1980s, that, wasn't it, Kate Bush?
Yeah.
Let's see. Yeah, nice. Must have been pretty good to hear. So was it someone who was sort of done up like her to look like her, or?
Well, just the music, was pretty good, and the singer could sing like her, but she didn't look much like her. But yeah.
Very distinctive music, like Kate Bush.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's for certain.
I prefer older stuff to the newer, to be honest. But
yeah. Like a lot of music, I prefer the old stuff myself. A lot of it wasn't even around when I was born. I was only born in 2000. So I prefer the 80s music to now. It's good.
Yeah, they've got some comedians there, and they've got the Orb. But I've seen the Orb. They weren't all that good actually when I watched them live. It's a bit boring, and the artist, like didn't make eye contact with the crowd at all, or didn't acknowledge the crowd. He was just like just looking down at his stuff and just like, yeah.
Sounds like a mug. Oh well.
like he didn't want to be, didn't want to make eye contact with the crowd, which didn't make sense to me. But yeah,
They'd have probably
Right.
got refunds for that. No doubt.
Give me a second. Lost my screwdriver now. There it is. Yeah, stereo. I know this one's working. Possibly the one I was tried with this last time was faulty, and maybe that's why it blew the fuse. But what I'll try is try it with a radio that does actually work, and we'll go from there. Because I did try it a few times on things, and yeah, I didn't like it.
Nah, you don't have to be that careful, to be honest, Melissa. He's only dealing with 14 volts. It'll just spark.
I won't get a shock or anything, so don't worry.
Yeah.
This is safe compared to the last thing we was doing with the other thing. Shove that in there. It's an old school radio, this, or quite an old one, I should say. About 2000, I think it came out.
Good year.
Let's try it.
My stereo's broken in my car. I don't bother with it anymore. I just use my Bluetooth headphones.
You can get stereos really cheap for cars. You can get them on eBay for like 20 quid.
This one here, I reckon will go bang. As soon as I connect this up. Are you ready?
Yeah, right. Let's have it. Oh. What's that?
That's weird.
Oh, wow.
I bet it was dirty contacts on your fuse, mate. That was just creating resistance. And then the thing is, when it's got a small area to pass a lot of current, it'll get hot. So that'll blow the fuse, the heat.
Yeah. It's not touch button, this, is it? That's it.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Tell me about it. That's how old it is.
It's retro looking. Looks old.
Looks like a bloody old satellite tuner or something.
Mine's got an old laptop from back in the day.
It's a DVD player, but there's no DVD in it. Also, you can have that up to sat navs as well. Yeah. Yeah, it might have been a dodgy fingers winding up to it. It seems alright now, the power back.
Yeah. Do check your fuses are not oxidized, just like clean them up with a bit of sandpaper before you put them in.
Yeah.
And I mean, it could be the contacts within the fuse holder as well, could be quite corroded. So, I've ended up cleaning the contacts and putting a new fuse contact thing in there sometimes. But, yeah.
Right, Matt. Do you reckon this machine, this power pack here, would have enough to set off a sparkler if I do a coil round the top like last time, but using this?
Well,
because it's not giving out the actual spark instantly. It's giving it out less power, but more longer. Do you get me? So it'll make more heat in the coil.
If you're shorting it, either wire to wire or one part of the sparkler to the next,
you might
that is going to overdo. Well, it's going to draw as much power as it can, which means it'll go past the 30 amps, which will probably blow the fuse.
Yeah.
Yeah. You need to have a regulated supply that can only give up to 30 amps, but won't go beyond it. And that one will just probably give out whatever it can. until it blows the fuse.
We've got Mr. John here.
Oh,
Another
Welcome
Mr. John.
back.
John.
Hey,
oh,
Crazy
John.
John.
Crazy John. Hello, John.
Crazy John, this one. A Crazy John. John.
Right. Been a while.
It's the same crazy John.
You right, mate?
Hi, John.
Oh, yeah.
He's in the Blue Room, which was an
Blue
old
Room.
track.
The blue room.
Last time I watched you, you had green lighting, John.
Oh, right. Yeah. Blue room tonight.
Mm.
I also got a new bit of thing for the camera as well, so it puts it in a blue haze.
Right. Oh, it looks nice, man. That's good.
Anyway, like that's a nice bit of kit he's got there. Like I thought in there, it's illegal to watch the TV like when you're driving. Like put it in the car. Like.
Yeah.
But on the center console, like in between.
Yeah, right in the dashboard, like.
Yeah.
I might employ that idea when I pass my test. I'm sure the police would love that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, the police have it in the cars.
Oh,
Yeah.
exactly.
They're
Exactly.
not supposed to, like, but they do.
No.
Land Rovers, the newer Land Rovers have got the right idea because they've got a console screen that can play video, but it won't play it to the driver. If you look at the center of it, you see two images, but when you move into the driver's seat, you only see the sat nav, and when you move into the passenger seat, it shows you video. It's like it depends which angle you look at it.
Yeah, right. I get it.
Yeah.
Could start watching porn on it, like, and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Didn't they catch some bloke doing that once in a truck?
Most likely, like you know they're like.
Fucking nice. So was it Spanish driver, like?
Most probably, like. Do you know when that was, John?
About
Decade
5 or 6 years ago, like he was caught on camera doing it.
Not that long ago, then. Can happen, I suppose.
A few years later, somebody else did that and ended up killing fucking 2 people. Like,
Fuck it, no.
I have YouTube videos playing when I'm driving, but I don't watch them. It's just like I'm listening to the audio. It's like podcast type thing, but I'm just listening to that. I never look at the thing, and I've got the sat nav up in front anyway. But the video's playing in the background.
right.
But yeah, I mean, so there are kind of reasons that you'd want to have something like that. But yeah, I don't agree with like you shouldn't be watching videos when you're driving.
Definitely not like the guy who had that accident. He was in a great big Arctic, rammed the car, like destroyed the car to absolutely nothing. 2 people were sat in it, an old age pensioner and his wife, like evaporated.
Fuck it, no.
Didn't even know he'd done it.
Have you even watched videos like Joe?
Yeah. Have you seen that video of a lorry is like pushing a car and the car's turned sideways in front of the thing and he's just pushing it down the road and people are going like, mate. And he's like, what? And he's carrying on driving and they're like, mate, stop.
Yeah, any minute it's just going to go like that, isn't it? Right over.
Yeah. And the thing is, everyone's telling him to stop, but it takes him about a minute and a half to convince him there's something wrong to stop. And it's like, when somebody's saying like, fucking stop, you should fucking stop.
When you've got a car sideways, that is a bit obvious, isn't it?
I mean, that's what's wrong.
Smoke pouring off the wheels as well, like, because I guarantee it'd be going.
Yeah. But I mean, I've flagged a lorry down in the past because he had a flat tire on the back, like flapping around, and they kind of like look at you like funny, like what? It's like fucking.
How dare you? How dare you try to disturb me? Like, but hold on a minute, you're gonna kill somebody in a minute.
Right. Yeah. Are you ready?
Let's have it.
I found out why I was getting this power pack was exploding before.
Exploding?
Well, not exploding, but exploding the fuses.
Wow, look at that thing.
See this little finger wired up here?
Right.
Oh, dear.
It's called a relay.
I know what a relay is, yeah.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, if people who don't know what it is, I'm just explaining, Joe.
Like an indicator relay.
Yeah, so when I was testing I think it was this relay. Yeah, it went like this. Don't forget the fuse. Oh, no, it's working. I don't know. It's fixed itself.
I wouldn't at all be surprised that your
Because-
fuse was dirty and it was just creating a massive amp draw.
Could be.
Because
Could be.
look, that's a 24 volt,
Yeah.
and it was clicking that then.
24 volt. Eh?
Yeah, I thought it might have. That's why it exploded last time. No, the fuse. It just actually kaboom.
Wow.
Yeah.
What? Try and do it now for you.
12 volts should run
You
that.
did it?
No.
Yeah.
Imagine if that whole thing went boom.
No, nothing.
Didn't set yourself fire like
John, that would probably set fire to the room.
Yeah. Be a big flash on it, like.
I don't know.
It might have short protection on it. That's why it's not sparking up. It might have a short protector on it.
Yeah, could do.
Dear me.
Not a clue.
Welcome to the electrical.
Anything could happen. I'm sure that would get you the views. Like, will of it did blow up.
Oh, wait a minute.
Yeah.
Well, we're putting a horn on it.
Yeah, that's what it was on before.
It
right.
looks like an air raid siren.
Oh, nice.
Looks
me.
well. I was going to say this could turn into an episode of Electro Boom.
Electro boom.
Yeah.
Small version of that.
A great noise. A great noise that's going to hurt our ears in a minute.
Quick, everybody get your fire extinguishers out.
Aye.
Oh,
Anyway, at least we know it works now.
Wow, that's a nice bit of kit there, like. Joe, want that one, yeah? Power
Yeah.
supply.
Well, you've seen my bench power supply, haven't you?
Oh, yeah, I seen you messing around with a street lamp once, like.
yeah.
Oh, I know.
Street lamp.
There's my bench power supply.
One sec while I get it up.
Let's go. No,
Yeah.
oscillator, like.
There's my little scope there.
Oh, that's cool.
Along there, I've got my
Jesus,
workstation, soldering workstation there.
Look at that soldering iron, man.
Yeah, that's cool. That.
Oh, wow.
The blower and the soldering all been and temperature controlled.
Wow, man.
Did you solder all that in then, Joe? Did you?
What, sorry?
Did you solder some of the wires in, or did you just put
I do a lot of I used to do a lot of SMD work, but I don't get much now. But that's the workstation.
I wonder why.
I wonder why. Oh, do you mean, John? You just be comfortable on your chair.
Eternal frequencies in the house. You
Hello,
alright?
Steve. Right.
Neil is screaming. Cool.
John, there's one word for you, son. With you know you're comfy in your chair.
Raider.
Like this.
Raider.
Did he? Alright.
Yeah, the ruler.
Aye.
Right.
It's
I'm
on
going to get
lacking.
some more beers.
But I mean, at the end of the day, you got some stuff
Yes,
there,
yes.
man. I won't mind this. I never knew you had a soldering iron you could temperature up, like.
Well,
That's
yeah,
cool as fuck, man. Is it?
I've
Is
got
the other one a solder remover, is it? Takes
I
off the
even
solder as
I
well.
even use flux pens. You used to get the tubs of flux with you. I've got
Flux
pens
pen.
in it, one.
Wow. Now we're
Yeah.
talking, like.
Now, the other device on the other side is a heat gun for surface mount removal and
Oh,
soldering
right.
surface mounts.
Yes.
Right. That's cool, man. How much did that better kit cost?
Matt, what I want is, them new, you seen them.
I won't buy one of them, like.
I use the traditional solder sucker, man. Look,
Jesus, imagine the amount of stuff you
Can
can
you
fucking
one of
soldering,
them?
unsoldering, like.
I wouldn't mind one of them electric ones, but they keep getting
Next thing
caught.
you know, I'll be fixing TVs, like.
John, I used to fix TVs. I did.
Yeah. Have you still got that one under the bed that you broke?
Oh, I didn't break it. The backlights. Well, I had 55-inch in a small
55-inch
TV.
screen like on it.
I put
I
a
mean,
box set in there because it's going to cost us nearly £112 for all the black backlight strips, right?
I remember that one. Like,
Didn't you? I thought you broke the screen, like taking it.
No, the screen's
Oh,
good.
right. Oh, screen's all right, is it?
I've even got a screen there for a Sony 50-inch TV here. Look, I've
Shame
shown
you
you.
ain't got a 55-inch. I could do with that.
I remember Gareth was always asking Joe about the TV if he'd sorted it, like, you know.
Here we go. Look at this, guys.
Who's dropped off? Who's dropped off? Where's Will gone, mate?
I'm
Gone off
trying to
now.
think. I've got the model.
He's going to have to speak to his
Look at
his
this. This
mum.
is an LCD screen.
Dunno.
For a
Is that the? Oh yeah. Wow. I need one of those. Like, is that a Sony one?
That's 50-inch.
Wow, man, I could do with one of them.
I've even got this bezel for it now.
Fuck it now.
I kept the whole that because I know these cost a fortune if it break, man, till he's gone.
Fucking right, man. Don't break that, like, it'll be fucked.
John, haven't you got a 65-inch curved TV like in your life? Still running, is it?
Still going, like, lovely.
Very nice.
Like watching a film, like, you know, movie.
Yeah. It'd be nice to watch films on something that big.
Yeah, cost me fuck all, like.
I've never ever liked curved TVs.
Both TVs cost me very little. Like, even the one upstairs is now a 55-inch curve up in the bedroom, like, lights the whole bedroom up, like, you know, it's fucking brilliant.
Do you still use it? Do you up the stairs?
Oh yeah, man. Yeah, still got it on. I put it on every night, like, go to sleep with it.
Oh, nice. His lovely chair. I want one of them chairs.
Yeah, this one swerves like ring, ring.
Oh, John, I was on them when you first got it, man. You took the other one over the back.
Yeah, set fire. I wish I'd set fire to it now, like, but I've smashed it apart. Took a knife to it, like, and just carved it up.
You just called me root.
Why didn't you try to sell it or something? You could maybe.
Oh, man, it would have been hard work to get it out the fucking door in the first place. Like, fuck that, man.
Wow. Oh well, funny to smash it up.
Cat pissed on it anyway, didn't he? Cat pissed on it. So it fucking stank, didn't it?
Oh yeah, it was on. I remember that.
Fucking.
Could have got some domestos on it.
Do you know what? I tried that. I tried everything, and it wouldn't go away. And every so often, that smell of cat piss came in the air, like, you know.
Oh,
fuck me, man. That's just
Cat's
horrendous.
wee is really hard to get rid of.
Oh, you can't get rid of it. I think lemon's the only thing that actually quenches it, like, isn't it?
Aye, but it's really hard smell to get rid of.
Oh man, and sometimes you don't even know you're smelling it. It's just fresh. You can go out the house like for 5 hours, 6 hours, come back in and it just hits you right in the nose like that.
Well, you know what, John? You should have put some gasoline on it and set fire to it. You know,
what,
like
in the house, like set fire to it in the house, like have the house on ablaze as well.
Out in the garden, yeah.
Yeah, out the garden with a fence on it as well, like.
Oh yeah, chuck the neighbour's fence on it that fell down last year.
Yeah, I put that on the other fence a couple of days ago. I actually lifted it up out of the garden.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I put it on the neighbour's fence because that's got a hole in it now. Like, I bet.
Have you still got that fence line down where it fell?
No. I lifted it up in the last couple of days, like, and I took.
Oh, you actually moved that?
With it. Right. It was actually grown into the ground, like. Been in there that long.
Yeah. Bloody thing.
Yeah, so I put it on the other fence, like, because the other fence has got a hole in it.
All right, so you patched it with that. And
I bet you fucking love that, like, you know. Then they're stealing a fence.
Probably still cursing you now for that amongst other things.
I had to go to a tree a couple of days ago and attack that as well, one of the trees.
Was that the was it like a cherry tree or something like
that? The plum tree, like, the plum tree.
Yeah. I wish Walcott would come up a bit more often now.
Who?
Cal.
I miss him.
Yeah. Is he in the
good old DWC?
I don't think he's in the chat at the moment. Not seen him. Yeah.
Remember his Nazi friend? Remember that?
Nazi friend.
Yeah.
What?
What do you call it? I've sent you something in a private chat there. If you click on the private messages on the screen.
Oh, the oh right,
yeah. What do you call it? Yeah, I'll have to try and get him back up. But what's happens? You don't get home till after clock, from work, and he can't be bothered. He needs to cook and get things ready. That's what he told me. That's why I don't come on every week. But yeah, I'll try and sort it out.
Well, I enjoyed his strike at night things and that.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, Carl. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I used to enjoy the nights. To be honest, it was good.
He was on a couple of weeks back. When was it? 3 or 4 weeks back?
He came on my channel and all, and
I saw him and he come up and that's a good one.
Like that one. He was trying to
take belts for.
He was being funny with a call and says, "Hey Ricky, you can't do that, man."
Yeah, well, he
was
that
when he was taking the mick out of him or something like that.
But Carl didn't know any difference because he didn't know who he was. It's the first time he ever chatted. I put Carl straight. See, look,
Well,
mate, I'm doing
Yeah,
this
you
for
got.
years and
You're
years
the
and
only
years.
one to have that guy up. Cardboard.
Well,
I'm
John,
saying,
didn't you get Carl on your live the other week, like or something?
I had Carl on mine
Yours.
like early hours, like talking about historic dance tunes, like.
Yeah.
Or music? Oh yeah, right.
Yeah.
I thought so.
I remember the days
Yeah,
when
that was the
Colin
last.
used to
That was the last time I did a live. I think he came up. Wasn't it?
I
Yeah,
remember me and
yeah.
Colin
That's what I watched of yours. Yeah.
in I think it was Will in Malta used to be
Carl,
one of
like,
his
a lot-
mates.
a lot of time for Carl, like.
When
Oh.
Andy
Yeah,
said no.
Hey man, he knows that. He knows hacienda people, like.
Oh dear, what's that mean?
Well, it just knows people, doesn't he? He knows all the hacienda
Young
crowd.
No, I'm talking about this
Ben
message on the screen.
Being
All right, aye.
You
What's that?
put that.
Yeah, there is members chat up there ready for everyone to go over and jump on.
Oh,
Was
is
that
it?
supposed to
Continue.
say? Was that supposed to say buy into?
Yes,
Oh,
but
you,
it's-
is that the other one?
Yes.
Are you mean you're
but
going?
that's
on
my
on-
dyslexic. That's my dyslexic.
Oh, I
Oh,
get it
Oh,
now.
I get it.
Oh, BYE. Should
Are
it
we
be
going-
BYE?
Are we going off this one and then going on the other? Are we?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah. That's
No,
what
no,
I threw in the private chat. The
Right,
link.
I get the gist now. Like the link.
Yeah.
Right.
The
yeah,
link.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Click
Chris,
the
John,
link.
I saw that you're a member for a while at least. Like,
Right.
Yeah. So catch you all over there. Bye bye. If not, catch you all next week. Cheers.
Oh.
Thanks for coming over.
oh,
Bye.